Hi, it's Darlene with Ginger Bravery, and definitely follow us on Apple, Spotify, and Facebook. Subscribe and share, and thanks for tuning in. I am out in my car. It is early afternoon, and I'm working today. Actually, I'm supposed to be working, and today was going really good, and then something happened, and now it's not going so good. And I decided, hey, if I'm going to be super honest and transparent and take you through this journey, then I have to bring you into my world when I'm just feeling absolutely like crap. So even though I say I'm going to be transparent, I freak out because it's like, man, I just want to say every single thing that's happened. But when you run a shop and, something happens, you still have to worry about, hey, should I be saying this? Should I be recording this? But I think I can express myself to you without giving you full details. Being an owner is super hard. And one of the hardest things I found is trying to please people because, I want everyone to be happy. I want everyone to stay working for us. I want to cater to every single different personality. And I've discovered that that's just not possible. It's absolutely not possible. And the other thing is, I try so hard to be an example. And when I screw up, I take it so freaking hard. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but this is going to sound really bad. But when other people just say whatever the crap they want and they're comfortable with it, sometimes I envy that because I used to be that way. And I used to think I had every single right to say whatever I wanted. And now I can't freaking do it. It's like I'll say just one thing and, I think, oh, I messed up. And I hate that. And my only reasoning for it is I'm human. I make mistakes. And that's why, I have God that I go to. And I ask for forgiveness. And just try to move forward. I think I said this before, that when I let things get to me, it just literally surrounds me for about a good 24 hours. And I just resonate in it. I sink in it. I just drown in it, and I let it get to me. I feel it right here. I feel it right here, and I feel it in my gut. And I just want to go face plant myself in my bed and just want the next 72 hours to just go by. And I want miracles to happen. If something horrible happens, I want God to just put a big sign in front of me that says, look, here's why I allowed this to happen, because here's what's coming next for you, or here's how you're going to handle it, and here's how I want you to handle it. It's time like these where I just feel stupid because I'm kind of when crummy things happen, I tell others and I tell you, you got to ask yourself and you got to ask God, what do you want me to know? What do you want me to do? And I should be asking him that. I could just freaking cry right now. Because I don't feel good. My stomach hurts. I feel like such a failure. I'm angry because two things happen. Three things happen, two not so good and one good. I was having a good day. It's a beautiful day. And, I was going to meet, a girlfriend tonight because I actually don't have anything to go to. I don't have to take my daughter to a practice or anything. So I was going to use this evening to go do something, even just for a couple hours, go for a walk. And, I probably absolutely still need to do that. But, then something happened at work and that doesn't feel good. And then I look at my bank account and it's totally in the red. It's more in the red than I ever thought, but at least I caught it before I get an overdraft fee. And, my business partner is just kind of like, hey, just go transfer money, and at least I know I can do that. I can do it before the end of the day, before, it affects my account worse. I have to get through this. I'm a strong, able person. I have to get through this. I can't let it get to me. But most of all, I'm here to show you guys that, we screw up. We take things super hard. We take it to heart. We feel like we can't bounce back. And that's what I'm feeling right now. I just want the next few hours, the next day to just, I want it to just go by, and I want to know what God is teaching me from this. And, the week isn't even over yet. I got to go and deal with a very difficult meeting on Friday. I need to get to that. I've got a daughter that's homesick. I'm just going to whine for you for just a moment, okay? Just let me whine. I hate this. I'm so freaking tired of, being alone, being broke, being a single parent, not knowing what the crap I'm doing, feeling like I'm a failure as a business owner, and here's what I think. It could be so much worse. I've been through so much freaking worse. And maybe that's what God is telling me. Maybe he's saying, look, Darlene, remember all those days when you were face planted down on a bed because you were being abused? Because some really bad things were happening to you, because bad things were happening to your mom, because you were making some really crummy choices and you didn't care what other people think, and you just barely got by without coming to me, and how hard it was. I think I have to think about those days. I think I have to go back a little bit and realize that I have come a long ways. This particular day is really hard, but it's doable. My daughter is sick. She's going to get better. I'm going to get through that meeting on Friday. I was feeling super good about it yesterday. I've got money that I can use, that I can transfer. I'm just tired. I'm just really freaking tired. I want to make my own money. People say, well, you got the coffee shop, you need to do this, you need to take a draw. Yeah, I know. But that's not how I see it. It's just not how I see it. I feel like I need to make my own money, because I feel like the money from this shop can be used in so many other ways. Anyway, thanks for listening. I came out to my car because I needed to fix this insurance app. I don't know why I decided to do it now. Maybe I just needed to come out to my car, and thank God, the other owner is just very understanding. And at the same time, you know, I was going to call and talk to my daughter, but she was with her friends at a coffee shop, and, you know, she's got a lot going on, and, you know, she's having a good day. She got a scholarship. God, I need to look at that too. Thank you, Lord. She actually qualified for a scholarship, $1,000 one. That's huge. I cannot let me saying one thing feel like it defines me. I told someone that they were being a smartass. There you go. That's what I'm so freaking upset at myself about. Were they? Yeah. Do I wish I didn't say that? Yeah, absolutely. And I'm really sorry. I cannot beat myself up over it. How many of you beat yourself up over saying one thing? How many? Is this not any different from the other day? I hopped on here and I said, man, I told this one person that I felt I said something that did not make sense, and that made me angry at myself. Well, I just did it again. I mean, listen, today is different from saying something to, you know, this other professional the other day. That's totally different. That's nothing. Today is different because I was just trying so hard to be an example, and I don't even know if I am now, because I said that one thing. And what I need to tell myself is, I'm human, I screw up, I say I'm sorry, and I really mean it. And then you don't go back and you don't make those mistakes again. God, why do I take this? Dear Lord, why do I take this stuff so hard? Because for years, I was so much worse. And I didn't let things get to me like I do now. You know, when you have Christ as your Savior and He works within your heart, when you do something that you feel is wrong, you feel it, it resonates within you. And I haven't gotten to that relationship with Christ, like where I can really totally give it to Him and allow Him to work wonders in my heart to help me to let things go. I know I can do it. It just takes a little longer. So I want to hop on here because it's an online journal, and I want to take you through this, because one of these days I want to be so much better. And even if I do say one thing, I'm not going to let it get to me, because I screw up no different than anybody else. But it's what I do with that screw up that makes a difference. So these are kind of turning into be a car diary. I guess I feel like I can come to my car and I can talk without being disturbed, and I guess the sound is pretty good in it. So I guess there's that. I am who I am. I'm not a bad person. I feel like I'm constantly having to explain that. I'm not a bad person. I am absolutely not a bad person. So, keep following, and let me take you through this, because you know what? We're going to find some good out of this. Things are going to turn out really good. I believe that. I think God has a plan for me, and I'm going to take you through that with me. And these are just some things that a mom that's on her own goes through. So sorry if I depressed you. Hopefully I can come back and kind of give some more uplifting words, or maybe something good, or tell you how I got out of this. So maybe it is a good thing that I'm recording this, because, you know, the whole point is to show you how I work my way out of it. And that's what I'm going to do. So thanks. subscribe, share. I'll put all sorts of information in the comments. Please reach out to me if you've done this yourself, if you've gone through this yourself. Ask me anything, ask me questions. You know, I want to be, you know, I want to be something for you guys too. And I want us to relate. So I got to get back in there. I probably ought to get back in there. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for tuning in. Until the next time, and hopefully the next time, God will reveal something to me that I can give you. All right. Take care. God bless you all.